'Twas the night of Krampus, and all through the thicket not a creature was stirring, not even a cricket. A great silence hung, and all the animals took care, for the dreadful black demon would soon be there. Ooh, how exciting! I asked for something special this year, a fun movie to review. That's all I wanted. I'm really hoping, because what comes with a great Christmas? Decoration. We got costumes, we got a tree, and we got a fun present. I'm so excited to open this. What the? A Christmas puppy? This has to be a joke. You guys know my goal here is to do bad horror movies, right? Not Christmas puppy. We're doing Christmas puppy. Well, if there's anything to go off of, I mean, this one at least says that it was directed by David Ducato this time. I'm just gonna stick this on here right now. Of course, with the holidays comes a variety of traditions varying from culture to culture. Decorations, foods, family, presents, and what would Christmas be without your Christmas movies? There are the well-known and widely cherished movies such as White Christmas, Miracle on 34th Street, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, A Christmas Story, just to name a few. And then there are your Garbo movies made to not even play in the background during Christmas, but to stay packed away for years and years, until you accidentally come across them again only to remember why you packed it away in the first place. I have a bunch of them. Oh, can't forget this one. It's no surprise how many shitty B Christmas movies there are, but what baffles me is how many shitty B Christmas movies there are that feature animals. Dogs in particular. Yeah, it's to appeal to children, but still, there are a lot of dog movies that don't even have anything to do with the dog. And this is no different. And who do we have to thank for this? Being as this is the second movie I am reviewing from this distributor, I figured I would dig a bit more. Going to their website, I was actually surprised. Some of these movies look relatively good, in terms of production quality at least.
How old are you? 10?
14!
There's a vast difference in quality between
You're
this
telling me we turned my mom
and
to
this.
boyfriend. Halloween pup.
But as they say, you can't judge a book by its cover.
This is Los Angeles, City of Angels, and it's Christmas time, in case that was unclear. It's like my dad always told me, dig enough holes, you will eventually find a bone.
Dig enough holes and you'll eventually find a bone, huh? Who are you? We are introduced to the mom, who remains nameless on the phone, not in good spirits. Riley, creeping around in the back, overhears that his mom was hoping that they would be able to make it through this Christmas, and she wanted to prove to him that there was still magic left. The next scene rolls around and she tells him that they sold the company, and she no longer has a job. She promises him that they are going to do something special for Christmas this year, but he reassures her that it's fine if they don't.
The magic, it's dead.
Way to be a downer there, bud. He explains how his mother has always had to work for Christmas, and to him, Christmas is just another day. She just wants him to have a good Christmas. That's all she wants. Riley gets woken up by a woman who claims to be a Christmas spirit that goes by the name of Hope. Are you sure about that? In my own encounters with Christmas spirits, they were dressed more fantastical than that.
If you touch me again, I'm gonna rip your goddamn wings off, okay?
Oh, I like the rough stuff, don't you think?
It looks like you just slapped a towel on yourself and called it good. For all you know, Riley, it could be some crazy woman who broke into your house claiming to be a Christmas spirit. It's not, but that'd be more interesting. Hope wants Riley to rediscover Christmas spirit, and to do that, he has to give the spirit of Christmas to someone else as well. So after a few minutes of useless talk, she sends him off with numbers of a bus route found on the back of a fortune cookie. No, I'm not making this up. She tells him to look for a sign.
Yes, this is the place. The Christmas spirit is needed here. Get to work. Alright, I don't know why these people need the Christmas spirit, but ready or not, here I come.
Riley, where are you going? Why aren't you going to the door? Where are you going? Oh, whatever. This looks familiar. And what is this? Could it possibly be? Got about 12 minutes in, we got a dog. Wow, we're already blowing Halloween puppy out of the water. Just get out of the way. The narrator continues to introduce the characters that inhabit the house, starting with Tommy, who works for some sort of company. Just a company.
Am I being vague enough for you?
Followed by Winnie, who writes children's books and is going through a bit of a writer's block. The camera pans down to indicate that their house will be going through foreclosure, just to drive home that the family is going through tough times during the holidays and just can't enjoy it because of these reasons. Doing the checklist here. Then there is the daughter Allison. But then it just cuts to this guy. Who are you? Why are you doing that? And why are you doing it in white? They have green cords for a reason, my friend. But really, who are you?
And this is Justin.
Who is Justin?
He's the boy next door.
Oh, okay, but what about Justin? Nah, I guess it didn't matter.
You know, apparently...
Who are you?
Mom, I'm sorry that I have...
Oh, okay. There's a lot of skipping around here, but what did I expect? Winnie talks about how she feels bad that they're not doing anything special for Christmas. The mother offers to come out, but Winnie mentions again that there's no need since they aren't really celebrating. The grandmother's suspicious that something's up, but she doesn't push the matter any further, changing the subject instead to more useless banter. Winnie spots Riley outside, which has to be one of my favorite parts. Someone she's never met before just waltzing into her backyard when... she rushes out to help him. He is trespassing and she doesn't think twice. I don't know, maybe I'm just a paranoid person. I hear a rustling in outside and I look out and see a big man standing and he screamed, "Get inside!" Nice acting, Riley. Let's just go home and pretend this didn't happen. She takes him inside and she assumes that he's a friend of Allison. What kind of friend creeps into a backyard? I'm sorry, I just can't get over this. The phone rings and Riley just kind of walks away into a residential home where no one knows who he is. Riley fucks around with the tree and turns this into this.
So, I mean, you know what? You got to go to your parents' house to go set up a tree
Yes.
for Christmas because they're getting a little on. You want something that's easy, that's fast. You want that extra tree. You have the college student, whatever, who wants the tree. This is the way to go.
They have a heart-to-heart about how when she was a child, Christmas was Winnie's favorite holiday, go figure. Riley completely disregards Winnie's terribly written, albeit heartfelt story, and asks where the bathroom is. He thinks his job is done since he fixed the tree and made the mom happy. She essentially tells him that he barely put any effort into it, and that he needs to try harder.
You teens with your intertubes and your my faces.
He also seems to be the only one to realize that he's trespassing. No one else cares. It's fine. Riley asks what Winnie does, and she is more than happy to show him. Taking him back to her workroom, he expresses interests in her work. Realizing that he read her book, The Littlest Wolf, as a child, it was the first book that he had ever read. What a coincidence! It also made him want to become a writer.
Neato.
Tommy comes in and interrupts, offers coffee, and zips out of there. Upstairs, Tommy tells Allison that they are going to order out for dinner. I don't even know. Not relevant. Dinner!
Why don't you just tell me when something new happens?
Whoa! What's your damage? Anyway, she tells him that she never gets to see him and complains that he's working during the holidays. Sweetie, have you seen the house you live in?
Oh!
Why don't you tell me about him? We're like two peas in a pod. Yes, Riley's quite the pea, isn't he? We all know how I like my peas. Mushed.
Winnie decides to make her getaway while Allie interrogates Riley.
Did Zoe put you up for this?
Oh.
Her stupid pranks
Zoe?
are so stupid.
What have you gotten yourself into?
You caught me.
She goes on about this Zoe character, and Riley just kind of rolls with it.
Is that why you look like a slack-jawed narcoleptic panda right now?
Riley, get out of it. She's still talking about this Zoe character.
You're gonna pretend to be my boyfriend and help me drive my parents crazy.
What happened to the thing about Zoe? What is going on? Allie tells Winnie that Riley is staying for dinner while Riley out of nowhere asks,
How do you feel about Christmas?
I hate it.
Hate. Double hate.
Loathe entirely.
Okay, if what I've shown you up to this point is enough to show how slow this movie is, I'm going to skip through, point by point. Want a tour of the house, Riley? Especially with this shaky camera angle. Oh wait, that's supposed to be the dog vision, so it's fine. Uh-oh, the gate's broken. Looks like we can't make dinner. Let's all congregate to fix that problem. I think Riley broke it while he was riding his motorcycle. What? Didn't tell me you ride a motorcycle. Lol, the gate's broken still.
I'm gonna call the cops on you if you don't play along.
How are they gonna get through the gate? Oh wait, they can get through the backyard. It's not that hard, obviously. Well, Riley's stuck. Allison's mad because Grandma isn't there, and Winnie can't seem to remember the fact that Riley's a trespasser. They all start fighting. Okay, let's make dinner. Riley goes to make a phone call, finds the scarf that Allison made for Justin. Oh, you don't remember Justin? Yeah, it was this guy. Oh, look, the dog. Now time for Tommy and Winnie to have their heart-to-heart, and Hope watches from a distance.
Hey, Hey, Riley and Allison have a heart-to-heart. Allison volunteers Riley to take care of the rest of dinner, and then she dumps a bunch of hot sauce into the stew. Oh, by the way, Riley, you're gonna be stealing Tommy's credit card. That way they can fly Grandma out for Christmas. That's called fraud. Sit down for dinner. Oh, never mind. They went back into the kitchen. Dad starts choking. Allison blames Riley, of course, and then everyone just kind of walks away, and Riley sneaks away. Riley calls the grandma and talks to her into the night. The next morning, oh shit, everyone's shit is missing. Oh boy, I guess we gotta go find that stuff.
No one cares that Allison tried to make someone else commit fraud on her behalf. What is parenting? Riley leaves, they all get in a fight again, and in comes the grandma!
They explain some more shit about some other shit, and then, oh my, the dog took all the stuff, and then now the dog is missing. Really awkward. Oh look, the dog's back in the bed. Mom comes over, everyone comes over, we're all grandma's gonna call Riley, but we're all coming over for dinner. He's a stranger. We're all coming over for dinner. Later that night, the grandmother and Riley talk about how her and her husband met. Oh shit, the mom and Tommy work in the same place, and he's the one who's putting her out of a job. Whoops, how convenient, I didn't see this. Oh my god, the mom's got a job again because they're gonna start a toy company based on Winnie's books. Wow. She didn't steal Christmas. Wow. And what is this?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
I wanted to love you, Ducato. I really did. But why do you do that? And that was A Christmas Puppy. This is the most boring movie I've done yet. And I know it's a children's movie, but that is no excuse. If I have a short attention span as an adult, a kid is never gonna get through this movie. Each scene was drawn out way too long, the characters were boring and unrelatable, the story arc was just boring, the movie was just boring. Now, I have to admit, during my research, I did find out that this movie goes by another title, Christmas Spirit. That makes a little more sense, right? Wrong! Why is this sold under a different title? I don't know why I question this. Halloween Puppy did this too. Actually, twice. Fucking twice! That being said, this movie is garbo, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I'd recommend the Halloween Puppy and Thanksgiving before I would recommend this. But I digress. Well, let me tell you, if it's gonna keep going like this, I'm gonna need a lot more Christmas spirit. Despite this movie being garbo, I really hope you guys have a safe and Merry Christmas. And I'm sorry that this movie was so boring, but that's what you get sometimes when you sort through these kind of things. Have a happy holidays, and I want to go run over some people. The light just moved.